Well, hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new video. Today we are continuing up in Night Nurse, yes? So let's get right into it. It shall be fun. Wait, I must turn down the quality of the model from very high to high, otherwise our FPS will die. And yeah, let's go. Don't burn the house down, you hear me? Got it! Okay, so let's review. What happened yesterday? I never saw any of our club members in the club room, except for Sayori. I go home and Sayori wants to spend time with me. Somehow, I catch a cold without warning. Now Sarah is here taking care of me, and she says she's in love with me. None of this makes any sense. This sounds like some kind of event straight out of a visual novel. Or like one of those silly dreams I banish from my head. Ayo? Real? My head still hurts. Something about this just feels off. Sorry, it's not that I don't trust you, but something is going on here and I need to get to the bottom of this. I look over to my nightstand again and see my phone resting next to my now empty glass. I know Sayori... Shush phone. Sayori says she already spoke with Monika, but maybe I should talk to her myself just to confirm a few things. I hope she doesn't hear me from here. I try to unlock the phone with my fingerprint, but it doesn't seem to wrong. Wrong? Work. Strange. Why won't it unlock? Maybe it's not working right. Now again, my hand seems to be rather sweaty. Okay, fine, I'll use the passcode. I punch in the numbers and... Success! I figure if she's in class, so I just shoot her a quick text. Hey Monika, I know we already talked to Sayori, but I wanted to check in with you about the club. I'm also a bit concerned about her. Maybe just the paranoia kick in, but I decided to send a similar text to Natsuki and Yuri as well. I also asked them if they noticed anything strange about Sayori. As I finish my text to Yuri, Sayori comes in with a tray. I quickly hide my phone under my covers. Dum da da! Some chicken soup with rice to start things off for you. I look like you've got some dirty little secret? Huh? What are you talking about? Just caught me by surprise with that entrance, that's all. Oh, alright. Sorry for scaring you. Anyway, this will help you make the awful cold go away and help hold your tummy over while I finish on lunch. Eat up, Atazoth. Thank you, Sayori. Always glad to help. Now don't go anywhere, Atazoth. I love the coding. She happily hums to herself as she leaves my room. Well, she went through the effort to make me chicken soup, so I might as well enjoy it, right? After finishing the soup, I check the time on my phone. It's 3 p.m. now. I check my phone for any new messages. Nothing. Monika, I can maybe understand, but I'd have expected at least Natsuki to give me a quick answer. Something isn't right here. This whole thing reeks of suspicion. But what do I do? Well, I feel this is my childhood friend. Something just doesn't seem right. I just remind myself of Gojo screaming at Kenjaku. She's never aggressively shown so much passion towards me. In general, she's not acting like herself at all. Great, how am I going to approach this? I already tried asking her directly, but she denied everything. And then I don't want to hurt her feelings by being so pushy. Maybe I should pop in on her to see how she's doing. The fact that I never saw the signs of her depression still haunts me. I can't afford to make that same mistake again. Especially not after that fateful day of the festival. No, I won't let that happen again. I want to be there to support her. In any case, she probably won't see me out of bed, so maybe I should take the stealthy approach. As I get out of bed, I look at my phone again. Doggo! My boy, do not interrupt the recording, please. It's a little after 3 p.m. now, and there's still no word from anyone. I am recording, right? Yeah, good. Club time should be starting in less than an hour. I guess I won't worry about it for now. Who knows, maybe I'm just being overly paranoid over everything. At least, I'd like to hope so. I tread carefully downstairs, each step creaking softly. Sarah has excellent hearing, so I can only wonder if she'll spot me. Look over to the kitchen, and sure enough, there she is by the stove. She seems blissfully unaware that I'm down here, as she is humming softly to herself. At a glance, it seems like she's completely fine with this. Anyway, she seems almost wonderly. She is too good for me. Even if she did accept my feelings for her, I'm afraid that I only drag her down. Hey yo, this animation! As I move in closer, it seems Sarah has switched from humming to softly singing to herself. Don't it always seem that ago that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? A pink paradise, put a frickin' lot. Monika would have a field day thing and sung apart for all those grammar errors. Ignoring that, Sarah seems very happy. She's singing the same misheard big yellow text lyrics she always does. She's acting like the same Sarah I know, and secret love, but I can't shake this bad feeling. I can't explain it, but she's giving out this rather concerning aura. Atazoth? Ah! I thought I told you to stay in bed. How do you expect to get better if you don't rest properly? Oh, sorry. I'm just, getting a glass of water. Oh, I'm sorry, Atazoth. I didn't realize you needed more water. No, it's fine. Really, I don't mind getting it myself. Well, I do. I'm not a very good nurse if I ignore you like that. Before I can say anything further, she grabs a glass and pours some fresh water for me. There you go. Great, I can take it from here. Nah, Atazoth. You need to get back into bed as soon as possible. Sorry, it acted as if I've never carried a glass of water before. Because you've never done it while being sick before. Seriously, I think you're worrying too much. You didn't see how dizzy you were, Atazoth. I was actually kind of scared you might fall and get hurt. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm only protecting you for your own good. I'm unable to get another word in as she ushers me over to the stairs. Now come on, let's get you back into bed. You don't have to go through this, sorry. It's no trouble at all, Atazoth. I wouldn't be a good nurse if you got hurt on my watch. You're taking this nurse thing very seriously. Of course I am. I love and care about you, silly. Oh yeah, that. As she leads me back upstairs, I'm reminded again that Sayori confessed to me. That's what got me so rattled in the first place. She's never shown any interest in me before, and now? Talk about mixed signals. Honestly, Sayori, why are you doing this? Sayori, you shouldn't be wasting your time on me. I mean, you've missed a whole day of school to be here with me. Because I don't want to leave you alone like this, Atazoth. I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't at least try to help. I honestly don't deserve you. Do you say something? Nothing. I'm probably just getting delirious again. All the more reason to get back into bed, mister. Fine. You win, Sayori. Of course. I'm your nurse after all. You know, you could get arrested for impersonating a nurse, right? I'm not impersonating a nurse. I'm just pretending to be one until you're all better. It's the same thing, Sayori. It's not like I'm doing anything bad to get this off. I love you, silly. I wish you'd stop saying that. The both of us are quiet. The rest of the way back to my room. Every single time she says she loves me, I feel this awful pang of guilt. I'm just the school outcast that most people either avoid or ignore. Meanwhile, she's usually very bright and cheerful when her depression doesn't have a hold on her. We'd make quite a mismatched couple, don't you think? Even then, I'd never thought she'd return my feelings for her. That's why I never told her anything. I didn't want to chase her away with these unwanted feelings of mine. That's depressive. Bloody hell. Now, don't be walking around the house so much, okay? If you need me, you can always just shout for me. Oh, and there's my phone too. Alright, Sayori. By the way, what about the food you were making? Sayori stares at me blankly before a look of panic spreads across her face. Shoot, I forgot. Sorry, Atazoth. Don't burn the house down. Got it. She dashes out of the room, her footsteps stomping against the stairs. I take on my phone and look at the time again. It's 3:45 p.m. The school day just ended. Still no word from the other literature club members. Okay, I can't ignore this any longer. If I can get a hold of the rest of the club, I'll just have to get in touch with someone else at the school. I think I just know who to call. I scroll through my contacts and tap the speed dial. Come on, please pick up. Okay, what voice? Damn it. Hello. Hello. Koto, it's me. Atazoth? What's going on? Why are you calling me? You do realize school barely ended, right? I barely stepped out of my classroom. I'm sorry, Koto, I am, but I have the feeling there is something wrong with the girls in the literature club. Oh? What's wrong? Tell me. For one thing, I haven't been able to get a hold of Monika or Natsuki all day. Today. Not to mention that I didn't see them yesterday for club time. Did you see any of them at all? I haven't. It's so strange. Monika never misses classes. Cousin Yuri isn't a slacker either. I don't know Natsuki that well, but I imagine she wouldn't want to miss classes. I can look into that a bit for you if you'd like. Without Sayori though. That's the next thing I was going to say. Sayori's here taking care of me while I'm sick. Oh, I wasn't going to say anything, but you do sound under the weather. Yeah, I don't know how I got sick yesterday, but it just happened. Literally out of nowhere, I've got a cold. So Sayori has me here, saying she wants to take care of me and help me get better. Well, that's nice of her. She's a sweetheart. I feel like something's wrong with her though. This whole time she's been saying that she loves me. She's called me things like her beloved, and I almost feel like she's got me under house arrest. I might be a little paranoid, but I can't shake this feeling something is wrong. Sayori's never given off this dangerous vibe around me before. Koto now stays down. She's the president of the music club and one of Monika's friends. She happens to be Yuri's cousin, so you can say I've seen her around. As such, there has been many times where we met each other every so often. Her Vice President Mio actually shares the same home with me. Koto is very mature and level-headed. At the very least, she listened to me to speak. I'm almost afraid she's going to just hang up on me, but she doesn't. Alright, Atazoth. I'm going to see what I can do. I can tell you're very shaken up about this whole thing, and you're not someone to lie about something as serious as missing people. Thank you, Koto. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I didn't know who else to turn to. You've no reason to worry. After all, my sleuthing skills are almost as good as my father's, so I'm sure I'll find something out. For now, all I can say is try to play along with Sarah. Let's hope she hasn't gone completely off the edge or anything. Yeah, she's still being her usual sweet self, but then I feel like there's something else to it. Almost like she might have gone a little bit psycho. Alright, in that case, I take it back. Maybe play along just a little bit. After all, it doesn't sound like she means you any harm. And if she does take things too far, don't let her take advantage of you. I'm not sure how bad it is, but don't let her manipulate you. Although I will admit, this does remind me of a crime drama I saw once. I'll talk to Mio and we'll figure something out. Text me if you can. Should you anything else come up? In case she hears us, I wouldn't want to risk tipping her off. Take care, Atazoth. With that, she hangs up the phone. I hide my phone again under the covers. There isn't much else I can do, and I do still feel rather sleepy. Maybe I should just rest a bit. Oh, Koto's POV. For our sake, Atazoth, let's hope we're both wrong here. After ending the call, I immediately rushed to the club room. Given the serious matter at hand, I think it would be best to call off the meeting for today. Setsuna already texted me that she didn't come to school today, so that only leaves Mio, Kiria, and Chisaki. Beautiful. 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 All I can say is beautiful. This shit slaps. I look over and find Mio sitting at her desk. Oh, there you are, Koto. Sorry, Mio, but I need your help with something. What's wrong? I'll explain in a while. For now, I need you to get a hold of Chisaki and tell her the club meeting has been called off. Also, ask her if she's seen Natsuki at all today. I'll call Kiria and let her know myself. I think Atazoth might be in a patch of trouble. Goodness! Alright, I'll get on it. I'm also going to pick up the homework for him, so it might be a good excuse for at least going to his house. Good thinking. Alright, let me know what you find out. Ooh, I like her holding the phone. After speaking with Kiria, it seems as though she hasn't seen Monika or Yuri at all today. Although I saw them both briefly yesterday, they seemed in good health. I'm drawn out of my thoughts when Mio comes in with a folder in her hand. Did you find out anything? I told Chisaki the meeting was called off, just like you wanted. I asked her about Natsuki and she said she didn't see her at all today. She did mention her the last time she saw her was yesterday when she was talking to Sayori, who looked a bit off. That's more or less what Atazoth was getting at. Can you please tell me what's going on, Koto? You're kind of scaring me. I do my best to summarize everything Atazoth conveyed to me, but he mysteriously got sick. But how Sayori was taking care of him at home, about how she was acting very strange around him, almost amorous. So she's being sweet but psycho? That's a dangerous combination. He sounded very concerned on the phone. We both know he's in the type to pull insipid pranks, especially about serious matters like missing people. I have to admit, Sayori was acting kind of strange yesterday. Strange how? Aside from wearing a different bow than normal, she was acting kind of suspicious. She wasn't her usual gentle self, and she seemed to be distracted by something. I'm not sure what exactly. I think at some point in math history she left to go to the bathroom but never came back. Oh dear. Okay, so what now? For now, go home and change into something more comfortable. Meet me at my house afterward. We're going to do some investigating. Shouldn't we tell the police? Perhaps, but we have little to no evidence to go off other than the testimony Atazoth gave us. That isn't very sound evidence. I hate to say it, but we need concrete proof before we can do that. Alright. In that case, I'll get going. See you later, Koto. Right. See you later. Mio rushes out of the room, folder still in hand. I pray that I'm wrong in making these assumptions, and yet I can shake this awful feeling I have deep down. It's where it sent a chill down my spine. Don't worry, Atazoth. I know we aren't all that acquainted, but you are still a valuable friend nonetheless. Okay, this voice is hard to hold for long. My neck feels weird. I did having to drag Kotonoa into this, but I don't have anyone else I can turn to. Going the police is out of the question for various reasons, especially since Sarah technically hasn't done anything wrong. All she's done is order me to stay in bed and tell me she loves me. Not exactly criminal behavior now, is it? Dreamy behavior, more like. I'm brought out with my thoughts when Sarah announces her presence. Dum-da-da! Wrong voice! Are you going to do that every time you enter my room? Oh, don't be such a grumpy gas. Anyway, I brought you your food. I hope you like it. I made sure to put extra tender love and care into it. She placed a tray on my bed. The meal she cooked is comprised of some cooked salmon, chicken soup mixed with various vegetables, and what seems to be a cup of hot tea. I even added some honey to her tea to make sure it was extra nice and sweet. Wow, you went all out on this, didn't you? Of course, Atazoth. And do anything less for you, my darling. There she goes again. She keeps saying she loves me, but none of it feels right. I've dreamt of the day Sarah and I could be together, but those were just dreams. Real, my man. So real. I'll be downstairs eating my meal, okay? Remember, don't go walking around the house so much. Need to stay in bed or else you won't get better. Yeah, I got it. I told you I was sorry. Alright. So long as we understand each other. As she starts to walk out of the room, she suddenly stops. I hope you're not too upset at me for being so bossy. It's just, I don't want to see you get hurt. I can't forgive myself if you're hurt and I didn't do anything to help you. It's alright, Sarah. I understand. And I'm not upset with you. Ever since I found out about your depression, ever since the day of the festival, I've kind of felt the same way. I'd want to do what I can to help you too. So I think I get where you're coming from. Thank you, Atazoth, for understanding me and for being there to save me that day. Sarah strides over to my bed again and surprises me with a kiss on my forehead. She gives me a smile before I walk out. The code is so good. Yippee! Yeah, I could never be mad at you, Sarah. As I mindlessly eat my food, these negative thoughts swirl around in my head. I wonder if these are like the rain clouds Sarah deals with. Nearly everyone loves being around Sarah. Me, on the other hand, her mileage may vary. Even though I still mention what it would be like if Sarah were to ever return my feelings. The kind of life we might have. I haven't thought about it before, but maybe I'm dealing with depression as well. It never occurred to me. Considering I didn't see the signs with Sarah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised at this point. After all, I've seen how much she's been dealing with her own depression. I'd be worried about being a dead weight dragging her down. I don't want that. Yo! Optimus Prime! After finishing my food, I set the tray down on the floor and decide to watch some TV just to keep myself occupied. Sarah hasn't been here to check up on me. Maybe she's busy doing other things? It's not like I need her right now or anything, but still, I can't help but wonder what has gotten into her. I still can't shake this uncomfortable feeling. I turn my attention back to the TV to calm my mind. There he is, my little guy! There he is, my little guy! Isn't he cute?
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, maybe some mind-numbing television will help take my mind off this beautiful nightmare I find myself in. It isn't long before I end up falling asleep with the TV on. Perhaps it worked a little too well. And we are back to Koto. After talking things over at my house, Mio and I set off to see Atazoth, or at the very least, try to see what is going on with him. I have to admit this has me very nervous. My father has praised my observation skills and said I had the potential to be a good detective. And so I never actually done any real detective work before. Now I'm just a girl in high school, but then again, I can't just leave Atazoth like this though, especially not when he's entrusted me. So you know what we're going to do, right?
Yes, we are just going to drop off the homework for Atazoth. I'll do my best to distract Sarah should she answer the door.
Meanwhile, if possible, I'll see if I can do some minor investigating while she's distracted.
Are you sure this will work?
Well, not exactly. I saw something like this in a movie once where a woman tried to break into a kidnapper's home to save her love interest.
And what happened?
She ended up getting captured as she tried to get him out of the basement. Okay, maybe we should both be present and see what we can learn for ourselves.
Yes, I think that would be safer. You know, we shouldn't. I love watching so many mystery and crime dramas, Koto.
Perhaps, but I can't help it. It also doesn't help when my father comes home with all these fascinating stories.
Oh right, he's the chief of police.
There is one case in particular running through my mind right now after hearing Atazoth talk.
You know this isn't anything like those cases your father handles, right?
Of course I do. Still though, the tone of his voice and the description he gave of Sarah, I can't help but see the similarities. You see, when I was a little girl, my father told me about a nurse who was suspected of doing away with her patients.
Sarah wouldn't do that.
I'm not saying she would, still though. It was said this nurse would target specific patients' manner. She would often seduce them to lure them into a false sense of security, only to mercilessly do away with them. Few people caught glimpses of her and gave her to inflict good code, but as far as anyone knows, she was never caught. Mio's eyes widened at this revelation. It's been few years and the murders have seemingly stopped, but the mystery remains. Except for the description of her having blonde hair and blue eyes, there wasn't much else to work with. It's believed she wasn't even a real nose, only impersonating one to get close to the victims. My father said they gave her a temporary nickname, at least until an actual name was discovered.
What that nickname be?
The Night Nurse. Night Nurse reference? Ain't no way! Her real name, however, was Ryoba Fukuda. There was no other information besides that name police could dig up. She managed to do a good job of covering her tracks and leaving nothing behind her than body count of victims. She is cruel, calculating, and relentless, among other things. She clearly took pleasure in treating her targets. Obviously, Sarah isn't a Night Nurse, but I can't help deny seeing some parallels between what she's doing now and what Ryoba did back then. Misclick.
For all our sake, let's hope it's just a note coincidence and nothing more.
Trust me, I feel the same way. And as they approach the address, I shall take my leave. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Press like, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord. Bloody hell, please. I need more members. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.